podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
You are now tuned into the Boxing Voice Radio. Join us every Thursday and Sunday live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Today, we're going to be bringing you our Border Wars update, ladies and gentlemen, to another. And yeah, so registration is closed. We're going to give you all the updates, new signups. We're going to talk about, who looks promising, who needs some work, what matchups are on the horizon. Remember, this is a Patreon only event. So if this is something that you obviously have come here and you're like, what the hell is this? Probably now is your time to check out, unless you want to, kind of stay and check it out and join in on part of the fun. We're going to let you guys know any new signees we have, new finalized matches. We also going to be doing a rating system on some of these new guys and letting you know what letter grade we're putting them at. And last season had I don't know, we're calling it season part 2, round 2. Don't know yet. We haven't decided, but the last one definitely had a dark horse in Eric Cruz coming out with the upset win over the coach Huracan. But I'm going to go ahead on out to the Golden State with all the background and echoes, bunch of windows. This guy's probably watching MMA videos of Connor again. But we're going to go out to the Golden State, to the Matt, the Hipster Hunter.
Dollar D Beyonce production.
This is a beautiful performance against a very tough guy in Michael Johnson. How do you feel about it? Fuck that. Conor McGregor.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. You know me, Larry. From a wicked entrance, from a flip over the rock to a knockout. Now, when the main thing is, I just help the guy. I wish. ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yes, the Hipster here. Hey, everywhere. TV Border Wars Part 2. Season 2, really haven't decided on a name yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm hyped. I am. I'll be honest. I'm getting a little bit hyped. All the videos are coming in on patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice of all these new signees, all these new faces, and actually putting faces to names. A guy like Sal has been calling in a lot recently, probably in the running for maybe 2017 Caller of the Year, actually, or Rookie of the Year. If we are doing a appreciation night still this year, maybe, I don't know. But now we know what Sal looks like. We get sort of this faced with a name. We get to know more about the TBV family, I would say, through this process. So I love it. I'm hyped on it. I can tell that everyone involved with this is getting hyped around it too. Our Patreon community seems to be getting extra heated and debated on, who's going to beat who's really the talented guy in the entire tournament or whatever this is. Is it Coach Mitty? Is it Doomsday? Is it guys like Eric Cruz? Is Jose still on top? All these questions and storylines going into this event. I'm hyped, to say the least.
I am too, man. I'm excited to see so many people interested in Border Wars. Like you said, Sal definitely coming through. I mean, you got guys nicknaming him Iron Sal, and he's changed his name on Patreon to Iron Sal. I mean, what are you gonna do? He was beating that heavy bag something proper. Definitely a lot of new submission videos. Really quick, I want to applaud all those Canadians. I mean, not only do we have some former Canadians from Border Wars, the inception, but some of their friends have even signed up. I mean, who do we got? We have
the Garcia brothers.
The Garcia brothers. That name synonymous with boxing. Can they pull a,
They got to pull it for that name, that namesake. They have to.
I know.
And, over here in the West Coast, we have the only wannabe Mike Garcia and Fernando So I can't wait to see that matchup. We got
What
Garcia brother
because I know that Bobby Arum has been kind of beating the drum to try and get a Garcia brother. I think it's Eric Babyface Garcia is that he wants in there with Fern Gully, Mikey Garcia. So I don't know.
Santiago going against the other Garcia brother. So
really?
Yeah, I think that's the tentative scheduled fight for Santiago.
Really? Okay, so you seen that tape? You're not.
I'm watching it. I'm keeping the Garcia brothers on my eyes. They look decent. They look decent. They look.
I'll be honest, right? Because I know it's gonna make me look bad, but I read some comments where one critical coach Mitty said that the Garcia brother looks better than Zach when Zach first started. What's your opinion on that?
I'm talking about I forget which one it is. It's the Garcia brother that's fighting Santiago. It's first time lacing up gloves. We got to see what that's like.
Kilo, right?
Yeah, I forget
Chris El Natural. Chris El Natural Garcia and Eric Babyface Garcia.
Which one's which?
Babyface is not the heavyweight.
Okay, that's gonna be confusing. By the way, I hope they know that. But he looked good. I'll give Coach Mitty that. Absolutely, he did look better than Zach. There was no one on this entire roster right now that all these new signees that look like your former opponent, to say the least. I'm just not to throw any shade on maybe your resume, but these guys did look better than what we saw from Mr. Zach Kramer, aka Bobby Arum's brother-in-law, when he first laced up the gloves and went to the heavy bag.
Well, we got some new submissions outside of Eric Babyface Garcia and his brother Chris El Natural Garcia. We obviously have a who do we got here? We have Robert Ortiz submitted his footage. Let's talk about the 195-pound Robert Ortiz,
the rock star,
contracted fight with Eric Cruz, and it looks like they're going to be fighting in around 180 pounds. Now, I don't know if you've seen the leaked footage of Robert the Rockstar Ortiz. I know I had.
And I've seen other footage in the past before. I've gotten some back-end footage, some leaked footage of him months ago, if not, maybe a year ago.
Okay. So this is not the first time you see him.
No.
Are you impressed? Because Eric Cruz, his opponent, El Terrible, first thing he commented was, "Oh, Robert, I'm really impressed," but he put the Pinocchio face. The Pinocchio.
Shout out to Eric, son of God Cruz, because he is slowly but surely becoming a shit talker. Like he was the quiet preacher. Now he's becoming the boxer. So the warrior of God is what he's really becoming. So I cannot wait to see what that's like in its final form. But Robert Ortiz, I think he looked decent. I didn't think he looked great. I know he's been talking to big game, saying that he's like a Mayweather, that his defense and his shoulder roll is so nice. But I've really only seen him hit a bag. I've seen maybe a minute's worth of sparring footage against a guy that was severely out of weight and was not athletic, was not in shape. From what my knowledge from the situation, never boxed before. So yeah, Robert Ortiz looked good against that. But Eric Cruz isn't that. Eric Cruz is a different animal.
But what about, you've been pitching this narrative, and I know that I have to bring you to reality. The thing is, you spent some time with Eric, so you bonded, and he's Christian, God-fearing, married, with children, just an overall stand-up guy. So I know.
But you forget that Robert's been to my house.
Yeah, but I know that you think that it's difficult for you. But
I could have easily sided with Robert.
But I think that you're doing it purposely to not against Robert, because, shout out to Cruz. He pulled away an upset win, but his hands were down. Put on your commentator hat here. Stop with your promoter and friendship stuff. His hands were down.
Media hat.
His hands were down. He was tired.
And what I still saw in that footage, or from the fight, for the Eric Cruz fight, that he was still able to land shots. His reflexes were still there. Again, I haven't seen Robert face a amateur boxer. I haven't seen him do that. I haven't seen him have to rise to the occasion. I've seen him beat up on a friend that was not nearly on the same level as he was. That's what I saw. I saw him hit the bag.
You see pad work.
The pad work is impressive. The pad work's the most impressive thing. But as we know,
you see his fundamentals. Technically, he's sound. You know, he's hiding that right hand behind that left jab. He's pumping it. He's doubling it.
You know that left hook that Cruz has, that sneaky left hook that can just catch you on the chin? Because it's not the right hook that really catches people. It's that left hook from Eric Cruz. You don't think with that shoulder roll from Robert Ortiz, that left hook's going to land at will? And I'll give you this. I'll give you this. Robert Ortiz is the athlete. If you look at, he's obviously a rock star. He's on Instagram. He's trying to get in shape after he had some kids. He's in shape. He is the athlete. He is definitely working out in the gym with the trainer a lot.
Listen.
But again, Eric Cruz was not the athlete in his last fight, and he still won. He still overcame the odds.
But we have to be fair. Eric had a weight advantage by like 50 maybe pounds. How many? 40, 50, 50?
40, 50. Yeah, give it that.
So it's a little different. Now there is no weight advantage. Right now, that rock star, that footage he leaked, bro. He didn't leak. The footage we put out, yo, dude's ripped.
Yeah.
He's ripped.
Yeah.
You see his lats.
You know that footage is from a while ago, though.
Yeah.
We know all the boxing footage is from a while ago. It's not recent.
True.
It doesn't mean he's worse now or better now. It just means we don't know what he is today.
Yeah, but we don't know how old. It could be a week old. We don't know how old. And
that's at least a few months old.
And I got some other footage where he's, you seen the footage on Mitty today?
Yes, I did.
You see how Mitty was, relentless, letting his hands go?
Mitty was impressive.
I got footage of Rob relentless doing drills, after beating the bags on a time clock. They put him on the pads, then back to the bags. I don't know. These guys are training, but we spoke about Rob. We'll come back to him when it's time to grade everyone. Let's talk about what the fight fans are calling the main event of Border Wars Round 2, Part 2, or Season 2. Coach Mitty versus Doomsday. Word on the street is people haven't seen Doomsday in quite a few days. Last
about him.
in a Jersey City park or something like that.
We have him on milk cartons right now around the country. We're trying to get anyone to give us some information about where he is at. Our prayers and thoughts are with his family in this very stressful time. MIA Doomsday.
Yeah, while he's off doing I don't know what, he could be like. Yeah, he could be like Mayweather right now, working on his jump shot, right? So, Mitty sent in a montage put together by TBV Rooms Promotions own Robbie Hearns, who gets his, definitely his snaps on the editing. He really highlighted the coach. We are in for a treat. Now, I'm going to tell you this. The coach is very critical. Very critical. And I'm looking for reasons to be critical myself with the coach, but you got to respect Mitty.
The one thing I've noticed, the one knock on Mitty, and it's a very simple knock, and it's a very, mundane knock, but he does seem a little bit basic. I haven't seen anything that's very slick. He's very come forward.
They call Mike Garcia basic.
And that you're very right. You're absolutely right. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily a wrong thing, but I'm just saying that I've seen Doomsday change gears and change levels in terms of what he does in the ring. I have not seen that from Mitty.
Do that at 196 and 208, never at 175 or whatever.
That is true. That is true. There's a lot of added caveats with this fight, added X factors with this fight that makes it very difficult to predict. But From what I've seen.
And I'm going based off training footage alone.
I'm just doing what from the footage I've seen. Mitty seems to be doing the same things: 1-2s, 1-2s, left hooks, 1-2s, left hooks. I see a lot of that. I don't see a lot of dipping. I don't see a lot of slipping.
You know what I see?
What do you see?
I see stamina.
I see that. I see that. Yeah.
I see work. I see strength and conditioning being put in.
I see a lot of great. I see 99% great things. I said one knock. I had one knock. That was my one knock. But again, that's not saying that's not there. That's just saying I haven't seen it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely looking like he's fully focused on this. Now, here's the thing. You know, while Doomsday, we don't have an update, what we do know is that Mitty has a fight lined up in the UK before the fight with Doomsday. So it's just going to be camp after camp. You know, he'll get maybe a week. Maybe he'll take a week or two off before he gets right back into it.
Yeah, I think, well, the great thing is that we still have 5 months from the event. I believe Mitty's fight is in September. So that gives him October, November, December, all three whole months of training and recovery for that fight. I think he should be perfectly fine. The only thing I'm really worried about is a nasty cut. If he gets a really nasty cut, which is still unlikely, but let's say there's a bad headbutt or something like that, because he does fight without headgear from what I know of. He does not fight in the amateur system over there. That's a danger. That's a concern in terms of promoting.
Coming from the comment section, Hands of Stone, always critical. Mixed Combat Radio, dude holding the Rockstar's pads was hitting harder than Ortiz himself. Laughing my freaking ass off. I seen a lot of comments on Patreon about that, for real. That they were saying that the trainer was helping Robert Ortiz look faster and more efficient than he really was. Do you believe that?
Maybe I need to see it again. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. If I did notice it, I don't remember noticing it though. It just looked like pad work to me. It looked like a routine pad work. I'll put it that way. It looked like it was very routine. Like I bet he does that all the time.
So you're saying you're not really impressed because it's routine?
Yes. Similar to like Earl Spence and Andre Rozier's. No, Andre Rozier. That was his trainer's name. Who's Earl Spence? Oh God. Anyways, no, Derek James. My bad. You know, they explained how their pad work was very different than like a Mayweather's pad work, right? When Mayweather's all that fast, choreographed pad work, Earl Spence is very basic, very fundamental, but it's all live. You know, Derek James is throwing actual shots at him, and Earl Spence has to deflect them and come back with his counters and so forth. I viewed the pad work that Robert was doing was more of like that Mayweather type, where it's all choreographed in a way, and not maybe actual fundamental basic pad work.
So TBV West Coast put out their montage, and unfortunately you're the topic of conversation. Seems like you were hit with a 15-punch combination from Santiago.
Yes, that did happen.
How do you allow yourself to be hit with 15 punches? You know that the fight could have been stopped.
It definitely should have been a standing 8 count. Shout out to you, Info Joe, for not, being a good ref. But I was antagonizing Santiago. I told him to come at me harder, and he came at me harder. And I took some shots. Yeah.
So Joe got the speed bag on lock, I see.
You're watching the video right now?
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm checking out the West Coast crew and seeing what they got. I know Joe better stop telegraphing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna just. Oh, wow. Yes. So, well, let's talk about your crew, bro. Update us. I mean, You guys obviously are working. Tell us something.
Yes. Fern is at a good 151 pounds right now, which may lead to some issues because his opponent is a little bit heavy, but we're going to work that out. Fern's beginning training this week, so cannot wait to see that. Obviously, I'm out of town, but Santiago and Info Joe are going to begin that for him. Santiago and Info Joe have been training with me for the past couple weeks, and it's been going good. Me and Santiago put in, I believe it was 10 rounds 2 weeks ago. And then this week, I think me, Joe, and Santiago put in like a combined probably 12 rounds, I would say, altogether, of just sparring. That doesn't include bag work, that doesn't include mitt work, that doesn't include double M bag, that doesn't include speed bag, that doesn't include strength and conditioning. So it's been a good beginning of camp. You know, this is going to be a very long camp for us. It's going to be a very hard camp for us. Obviously, guys like Santiago are going to cut a lot of weight in this camp, and it's gonna be fun. The great part about this entire event, this entire movement, is that we're gonna get guys like Santiago losing weight, getting back to a healthy, fit, body formation. So I would love to. I can't wait to see Santiago's progression throughout these few months. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I definitely am interested in that. I'm just going to put a little PBA out, right? Is it PBA or PSA? Public service. That's right. Public service announcement. Anybody overweight, get on a diet.
Santiago's already starting his diet. That's the great part. Because we really stressed that it wasn't just working out, that nutrition is a big part in losing weight.
Anybody overweight, start running, because there's a beast in that heavyweight division, and promoters can't save these fighters for long, really. But Joe looks vibrant. I'm interested. Since we're speaking of Joe, so he's a orthodox fighter.
Yes.
What sort of experience does he have? Is he on? He's not on the line. Probably working.
He's not on the line. But from what he's told me, he's always been the type of guy to be sort of in boxing training in a way. Like his garage is obviously fitted out that way. From the time when he was a young kid,
way around that speed bag pretty well.
Yeah, like from the time when he was a kid, he was always put into boxing instead of fighting. He was taught that. I forget from who in his family, but it comes from family, I believe. They said, "Don't fight in the streets, go fight in the ring." And Joe's sort of always done that. I think Joe is probably the biggest natural out of all TBV West. I think plus his power, his size, his speed, especially for his age, is something to look at. I know Alex Lemon, Mr. Top Rank. I love you, bro. You're NorCal, you're Cali. We have much love for you guys up there, but SoCal always reigns supreme. So we're gonna have to knock you out. Joe's gonna deliver a 1-2 on you. It's gonna be bad.
Joe looking a little wide on the tape. All I'm saying, JD, go check that out. So when you go,
also Joe's first time sparring all year. Come on.
Wide is wide, bro.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the great thing about a 3-month, 4-month training camp. We're gonna get all the kinks, all the issues out, man. We're gonna be a clean fucking machine come January.
Really quick, I want to go to a comment from one of our ringers. Dempsey says results are 80% diet and 20% of your workouts. And one of our Border Wars fighters, Marvin the Tank Furman, says, come on, fellas, that's common sense. I don't know, Marvin. We had a couple of Border Wars, what do we call them? Originals? The original. Yeah. We had a couple of Border Wars originals that didn't run. I mean, your own cousin is obviously victim of not running. He gassed, okay? Let's not forget it. I mean, look, I love Cruz. He did great. He gave us the win as a team, America, that we needed. But there was a disadvantage there. It's not like we can't say that that the size difference wasn't there. Like we have to speak about it like we speak about it with any other matchup. You know what I mean? So Cruz has a lot of, the pressure's on Cruz, to be honest, because he performs so well. So people are expecting that of him again. But now his opponent is obviously, obviously, I don't know. I I don't want to be like a bandwagon boy here, but Ortiz looked really good to me today. I swear. You know, I'm shocked that Coach Mitty was so critical. He looked good to me. He's leaned out.
You know why Coach Mitty was so critical?
Because he's fearful. Because if
future opponent, maybe.
Exactly. If Ortiz really makes it to fucking 175, if he gets to 180, he gets to 175. He gets to 175, he's a Mitty opponent. But that 175 division, it's the Sharks, Doomsday, Mitty, Cruz, Ortiz, Sharks. I mean, we don't even have to continue to name.
Yeah, that light heavyweight division in TBV Border Wars is insane. And there, like you said, there's a ton of people that we did not mention. I think Sal even said he could fight there. I think Marvin said he could fight at 175, possibly. I could be saying something wrong.
I mean, hey, listen, 2 Border Wars from now, Marvin probably will be. He's yes. Calling for a 185 fight is what he's looking for. Speaking of Marvin, we're gonna stay partial West Coast. We're gonna go out to Ortiz's trainer and TBV Border Wars fighter Eddie Bola de Grasa Navarez was penciled in to fight Marvin the Tank, but it looks like Marvin is deciding 215 is for the big boys, and he wants to get down to 185, which is amazing because again, it's part of our weight loss journey with everyone. So he has I got a new name for him. I know he calls himself the Tank, but once he gets to 185, 175, he won't be able to use that. And I think we're gonna have to call him the Call Out King, because every time a new submission came in, Marvin was calling him out, and he'll be talking about himself in the third person in the comments like, oh, Sal and Marvin will make a great fight. Then he'll go in the next comment and be like, yeah, Babyface and Marvin to make a great fight. And it's like, okay, this guy wants them all. Well, actually, he would say not Marvin. He would say the Assassin. That's right. He's got his own name. It's the Assassin. He's looking to put a hurting on guys. Now, we only seen a little bit from Marvin, but comparing pad work, since you don't want to give Ortiz any credit, and neither does Marvin.
I didn't say any credit.
Well, Marvin was also being critical. Now I'm going to force you to compare the 2 pad works. Both Marvin and Ortiz.
Ortiz looked better. Ortiz looked better. His pad works look better. I'm sorry, Marvin.
Now, Marvin look better. Why? Because Marvin's going to be like, no way. You're biased. Texas boys run this shit.
It could be
Texas boys run this shit. Man down.
It could be a play on
R&R boxing.
The filming and editing and what we see. You know, again, that video that was leaked was executive produced by Robert Ortiz himself. Let's be real. Just like Mayweather All Access. So what do we really see? Was it choreographed? Because like you said, what about that pad work was better than Marvin's? Well, it was faster. It seemed more athletic. It seemed more natural. He did more, I think, in a shorter span of time while his technique was still in place. That's impressive on some level. Again, was it choreographed on some level? I have no idea for Robert Ortiz, but his pad work on surface level did look better than Marvin's. I would say Marvin looked better on the heavy bag, though.
Than Ortiz.
Yes. But again, we only saw like 4 seconds of Ortiz on the heavy bag.
Marvin said, let's not forget to compare the weight that I am. He's 215. Marvin is. I'm getting updates from all over. I just got an update from I got an update from Alex Lemon. You don't want to know where he was at.
Where was he at?
Los Gallos Boxing Academy. See, you West Coast boys, man, I love it. Yeah. Yo, don't let Lemon come for y'all. It's gonna go down. He's signing up to boxing, the Los Gallos Boxing Academy. Isn't that where Andy Vences fights? Or is it Gabriel Flores? Let me see. Actually, he put it up there.
It's one of them, because you know him, man, Mr. Top Rank. He has those connections.
Who is these people? Oh, yeah, this is definitely the Gabriel Flores kid, right? Maybe. Well, he said the footage will be coming soon. So we'll have some more footage of Mr. Top Rank himself.
Well, yeah, because where was he at with his original footage? In like a Walgreens or some shit? Like, where the fuck?
He was out, bro. He's a man of the people. He's showing the people he's just like us, man. He's out in the movies with the family, you know.
Yo, Lemon, man, you didn't get slept, bro.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna do it for Heyman, man. We're gonna do it for Heyman over here.
Mexican Butterbean. Hey, Mexican Butterbean, you need to call in, man. Call in. We need to talk, man, because no one signed a contract. Hasael, I thought I was gonna fight him to take out the biggest heavyweight, and then what happens? A bigger heavyweight shows up, and Hasael still hasn't. Did he even make the cut? I know he signed up for the registration, but he still hasn't.
I don't know.
He hasn't done a few things. I don't think he sent in his picture and stuff like that. So I don't know if he's going to get cut from the roster.
No, he did. He sent in a video, at least. I don't know if he sent in a picture, but he sent in a video.
Yeah. But what about for the flyer, though? You guys are late. You ain't even send your flyer pick, bro.
Yo, come on, man.
You're supposed to be TBV fucking captain over there, man. You dropping the ball big time, man.
People already know I'm on the card. They know what's up.
Nah, bro. You ruining our flyer, bro. You slowing us down. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of flyer, we have a lot of lanes. Let me see. Jose told me that the whole list is at the bottom of the page. So let me check if I can really pull that up. Oh, this looks wonderful. Yeah, I should screen share this for sure. Wow, check it out. What'd you think about that? Yeah. Matchup. Matt, you're not even there though. You just a thought. You ain't even the real deal. You ain't even the real deal. Look at Mitty. Mitty looking like a bag. Yo, Mitty looking like a bag of dope. He cut.
Wait, hold on, very quickly. Why can Jose use an old picture for Huracan, but not use an old picture for me and Warren? I'm just saying there's some bias in the production of this. There
is.
Display. Let's be honest.
So CeeLo Garcia, I like this. Look, this fight is off though. Marvin's ducking that fight.
Which fight?
Now we got one heavyweight. Yo, Eric Babyface is kind of ripped, man. He's gonna kill. Look at the guns. Hey, Fern. Yo, Fern, sign with the East Coast, man. He's trying to set you up, bruh. Uh-oh, I went away. I should have not did that. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. What did you do?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to stop screen sharing. Boom. I'll go back to it in a sec.
Play transception.
Dude, what's up with that, Matt? Your boy looking kind of big.
Which boy?
Babyface Garcia, man. I mean, it's Fern's first fight, bro.
Yes, it is. We're gonna have some discussions with that. Because Fern's 150 pounds, you know. So
if anything, he should be fighting at 150 or 145 or something. You know what I mean? Just so he could be nice and in shape.
We gotta talk about that. We gotta deal with that on the side.
Yo, Mexican Butterbean, no opponent yet.
JP is still in the rings, man.
We might have to look. We might have to drop Eddie versus Butterbean. Tony G needs an opponent. Alex Lemon and Info Joe. Look, Aaron Cantu, no photo. Is that, you know what? I never told Aaron. I gotta tell Aaron. I think I didn't. Matt and Warren, no photos. What's up with that?
Yo, but hold on. He used the old picture for Warren and not me. Like, I'm just saying, Bobby Aaron, go fuck yourself.
Because he wanted you to get
and blatantly biased in the graphic that you make. There's some bullshit.
Yo, look at Enrique. Enrique versus.
Yo, Enrique using his old profile picture.
He put it's a rematch, biatch. Is Enrique gonna give the people what they want, Matt?
I don't know. Enrique's one of those things where we've had discussions with him behind the scenes, and
he's a busy man.
That's the thing. He's a busy man. I don't know if the dedication's there. You know, I mentioned I was sparring, and he gave me some shit. You know, and I want to make sure I put the hard work in now, so January it's easy work. And hopefully, that resonated with Mr. Enrique, Mr. Casual Fan, and he realizes that he has to put in the work now, so that come January, it's some easy work, and Jose is out by 2 rounds. He could have done it last fight. He can do it this time.
Yeah, man. I'm in there early, bro. I'm in there early because I'm seeking glory. You know.
So that showcase, Zach Kramer was not glory.
Yeah.
That wasn't Young Ali in the flesh.
Yeah, I'm what I mean by glory is I mean to continue, you know, that level. I mean the public expects something from me now. And you know what? To be quite honest, you and I both know I possibly could continue that. You know, now that I'm implementing strength and conditioning, which will be out on my blog later on tonight, I'm doing a little video vlog, Patreon only, and it's going to, I guess, document my entire fight journey, from diet to training to even sit downs with my world-renowned trainer of Glenn Tapia and Kendall Holt. You know, yo, they both were in the gym today, bro. It's getting better and better, that gym. I couldn't believe it. That Richard, I mean, yo, yeah, they set me up too. I'm like, yo, who's that? And he's like, oh man, you don't know shit about boxing. That's Richard. I'm like, damn, I've been at both of his guys' fights, and I didn't. Well, no, I watched the Shakurkov in that white ring, but I've been at the Easter fight, and that's crazy. I didn't even know that was him. But yeah, man. The gym was insane, bro. It's getting crazy. And I mean, 5 months from now, I'm probably gonna be giving Liam or Lyman, your boy, the business by the time that's, 5 months from now, I'll probably be giving Lyman the business in the ring. You know how that is.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck.
You a hater. You a hater. You lucky you on the West Coast.
Yeah.
There's some kids your size now. This one kid came back. I got some footage of him. He's up already. I just got it. Well, I have old footage of him. So if you go back to the old first Jersey Boy sparring, he's the kid with little dreads and like white gloves. Nice. But now he's getting his weight up. We'll be at the mountain Thursday, So yeah, it's going down, man. It's going down.
Well, not Thursday.
Oh shit!
You're gonna be in Vegas.
Well, that's the mountain, B. I'm gonna run out there. I know. I'm
oh hell yeah!
Hey, I'm coming prepared to work.
Yo, I mean, I did call out Robert Ortiz, saying that we can spar in Vegas. I can see what you're all about.
He said.
And what did he say? Oh, I don't got a gym. I don't got a gym. So
yeah, I mean, but he did say we'll find a spot. He did tell you, that it's going down.
Okay.
So we got to move some things around here. We got boom. They got fights. So the only person that needs a fight is Butterbean, Marvin. So Marvin, but Tony G is what weight? Tony G is 160, I think. Damn.
Yeah, but 160 is better than 185.
Yeah, but Marvin hitting like a tank. He hitting that bag like a tank. I mean, Tony G is fast though. That's Sal. Sal and we got to see. We got to see what they take that. Would they take that matchup? We got to finalize Hasael. We got to find out what's up with Hasael, and then it could all work out. It'll work out if we solidify him, because then I'm good, and we could just put Butterbean, Mexican Butterbean versus Eddie Bolagrasa. That'll be good, or vice versa. Butterbean and me and Bolagrasa and Hasael, however they want it. And then Marvin and Tony, and we're good, actually. Oh, we still got the other one, though. Anthony Edwards, right?
How much does he weigh?
He's a 60-pounder.
Is he?
Yeah. So he said he was 190, though. I don't know, man. Let's get to some calls, you think?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get to the phone lines. Yeah, no sponsors. This is brought to you by yourself. So we're going to go out to Donald, who missed the registration, huh? You dropped the ball.
And you know what?
We needed a 60-pounder. Look at us right now saying we need a 60-pounder. Come on, man.
Man, why don't you make an exception for me? I got a heavyweight for you, too.
I don't know, man.
You don't want to make no exception?
We're going to have to talk amongst the circle, man.
I already started start trying to eat right and everything, I was saying to myself, I said, "Damn, we got till January." I said, I might could do 154 by then, by that time, But man, yeah, that's what I was definitely getting on here for. I was gonna say, come on, man, make an exception. And I got my cousin. He's a heavyweight. He just think nobody can beat him. I want him to come and I want him and you to spar. I want to see how that's gonna look, because you got him in the height, because he's actually short. I'm actually a little bit taller than him. I don't know how tall he is. I want to say he's like,
man, that's what that whole screening was about, baby. That's what that screening and all them introductions, we would have got to see what he was all about. We would have known his level of experience. But I mean, this is to tell you guys you dropped the ball.
Well, you know what? I think if you can make an exception for me, I think I still like to come and just sit on the sideline just in case. And then if you say you need a 60-100, I'll be like, hey, I'm right here. Some don't work out. I think I might like to do that.
Well, I can definitely tell you that in my time doing cards, putting these boxing cards on, I've had my fair share of pullouts. So you're right. You should stay in shape, stay busy in case we give you that phone call, because you could definitely slide in there for someone. I mean, as it seems right now, unless Sal and Marvin can't come to a catch-weightable agreement, maybe I'll be giving you a call. Well, Sal's 160, Marvin's 185.
Oh yeah, they probably ain't gonna be able to make no weight.
Yeah, but again, remember it's still sparring, so you can fluctuate a couple of pounds. You guys got headgear, you got 16-ounce gloves. You know what I mean? You could give up a couple. So if they did, if they could agree, let's say on 175 or maybe like a 172,
Yeah, they might be able to, but if not, well, I can definitely do like 165 or something. If that's what you want to do, 160, 155. But like I said, if I get into some serious shape, man, I could go below one. I could do 154. But I'm just.
How many times have you sparred? How many times have you sparred in your life? Over a dozen?
Over a dozen, yeah. I mean, like I said, when I go to the.
I got somebody that's just like you. He missed the registration. He on the outside looking in, but he only weighs 150 right now. But he's experienced.
Well, I tell him we could do the Canelo. We could do the 155 Canelo weight.
I mean, but he's experienced though. He's got experience.
How much experience does he have?
Enough.
Oh, you talking about JD?
I'm talking about JD. He called me today. He like, yo, Ness, man, I'm tired of seeing this footage. I need a fight. I'm like, they ducking
JD on BoxRec. Come on, man.
Yo, they ducking him.
This is the thing. Listen. This is the thing with JD. I need like a tune-up fight before somebody like that with somebody like him. I would need to get in there first and see, how I feel, because like I said, I do try to work out and I go into and I'll be at the gym and I spar and stuff. But yeah, I feel like that's something I need a little tune-up fight before that.
No, I hear you, man. But if I were you, I would take him. Yeah. Listen, Donna, we're gonna get to some other callers, but I'm telling you, Matt, if I were anybody who wanted to do it and I had some experience, I would get JD now instead of later. You get JD after 2 border wars and you fucked up.
Yes, that's very true.
Muscle memory, the stamina, just fuck that. Get him now, rusty. Gotta get him rusty. And I say do a catch weight anyway. JD with the experience, maybe JD comes in at 140 and he's got to spar somebody 160. Maybe even 65, because I see that all day, like fucking Hawk is 168 and he spars with Marcus Brown, and I mean you've seen the matchups.
But that's common.
Yeah, but that's still one division above 15. Yeah. And how many pounds is that? From 68 to not definitely not 15.
Like what, 8, 7?
Yeah, definitely not 15, but whatever, we'll see. I mean, look, we got to get word from Sal and Marvin and see what's the verdict. Let me get to Stockton. Is somebody from the 209? Who's this?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Who's this, brother?
Hey, it's a Mexican Butterbean.
Hey, Mexican Butterbean. Listen, man, we might have to come to an agreement, you and I. You might get your shot. You might get lucky and bypass people. It seems like JP ducked you because he never signed up. His promoter doesn't want to even speak about it. He tries not to look at me in the eye. I don't know what's going on over there. And my opponent, he's yet to kind of meet all the fighter guidelines that he signed in the contract. So right now, we got your cousin fightless and Marvin fightless. So I don't know. We could almost do a 2-for-1 right there.
Well, shit, we're ready for anything, so it don't matter to us.
All right, Butterbean.
I'll take you, Ness. Come on, let's go, Ness. I'm ducking me too. Fuck. You want to be like JP now?
Oh, no. I'm all signed up and ready. I'm already in training camp, fams.
I just left training camp. Come on.
Good.
You're going to need it.
Send footage. You're going to need it. Listen, I'm a killer. I love that people fell for the bait. Now, that's going to be their mistake. It's simple as that. I'm going to have to lay one of y'all flat on your back. I already did that. I already did that.
I'll be like the last guy. Come on, man. You fight like a little 210 pounder. Come on.
You're right.
That was a little pussy fight.
You're right. Hey, listen, man, like I said, you might get your wish. I was hoping you would have came on here and actually sold the fight. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't think he's a talker, Matt.
Sold the fight. I already won the fight. Shit, what I got to tell? Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it already.
We'll see.
I'll take Coach Mitty too.
You'll take Coach Mitty. Now I know he's dreaming.
Yeah, weighs 100 pounds.
Now I know he's dreaming, Matt.
Real life.
But I'm glad you called in, bro, because we're gonna have some conversations amongst the promoters. We're gonna get this thing solidified, brother. We're gonna make sure we get you your fight because yeah, man, they ducking the both of us. To be honest with you, I don't know what they're afraid of you for, but whatever.
All right, I see how it
is. Mexican Butterbean, yo, thanks for calling in, brother. Matt, man, I mean, it looks like that's what's gonna happen if Aaron, if Aaron's cousin doesn't show up, it's gonna have to be me and the Butterbean machine, bro.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to take him down. I felt a little disrespected. Coach Mitty said that the heavyweight division is heating up, right? And he says Ness has one more win, then he can easily suffer back-to-back losses. Yo, that man is mad disrespectful. I swear. I wish Doomsday was me so he could punish him. But now, because Mitty said that, whoever gets in there is dying. I'm telling you. Yo,
you had a live human body bag.
You don't even understand.
And you couldn't put it away.
Understand. I love that you talk. You don't even understand. I love it. I just love it. Let me go to the 214. Is this Marvin the Tank?
I don't know.
This the assassin? 214 in Texas. Talk to me.
What's up, fellas? What's on, man? The assassin. That's me.
Yo, so I heard you on a diet.
Hey, man, I'm trying to cut this weight.
Trying to get out that heavyweight division. I heard it's a little scary. I know.
Nah, man, I'm trying to do it for myself.
The
I'm trying to get to that 185. We sitting at 215 for a while.
Yo, so
that weight, but
so that's the thing, bro. Like right now, you got Sal out there, but he's around 160, man. That's gonna be pretty tough. You guys gonna have to come up with a catch weight, man.
I mean,
It don't matter. I think I'll fight him. I mean, I guess I'll have the advantage at the heavier weight, but I was gonna fight Bola de Grasa, and man, honestly, I don't think he dropped 75 pounds and beat me at 200. So I was going in at 185, and he was gonna come in at 200. That's already there, 15-pound difference.
Well, you know, I mean, we're going to be following each fighter, so we'll know, right? We'll get some weight. We could get monthly or bi-weekly weight updates. But I hear you, man. True. I hear you. You want to have something secure. I mean, like I said, we're going to have to talk to Sal. Where the fuck is Young Mike Tyson when you need him? You know what I mean? Get this shit solidified. Because Sal don't look 160, to be honest with you, right? Sal looks a little chunkier.
Yeah. He looks like he's been eating some.
Unless he's short.
Actually, we got it. Yo, Tony G's going to have to take on Anthony Edwards because Tony G is someone completely different. Tony G is the 160-pound guy. He's going to take on Anthony Edwards. They both 160s. And then Marvin and Sal going to go at it because there's no way Sal's 160. No way. Where's Sal at? He ain't calling in yet. No way Sal's 160.
Yeah, y'all gotta get that scale.
No, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Most of the fighters sent the scale shot already. Like, I'm gonna be uploading mines today, you know, just because I'm happy. I only put on 10 after the celebrations.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get in that 185. We've been putting in work, going to the boxing gym twice a week.
Yo,
heavy, but
you got Eric running, man. He gassed out in that first fight. Don't soup him up because he was stunning the dude.
Yeah, he wanted to finish it with power. That's what he had told me. He was going for the kill early, but he didn't get it, so he had to outlast the 3 rounds. But yeah, I'm gonna get him right because I've been hitting that cardio, that jump rope. The heavy bag, shit, we've been running.
There goes Sal. There goes Sal.
I talk the talk because I feel confident.
We might sign our first fight live on air, Matt. It's getting exciting right now. Let me see. I'm waiting for Sal to connect. We're gonna go out to Sal.
Yeah.
Young Sal. Yeah. What's Iron Sal is what they're calling you after they seen your footage.
Right. Get that shit right, baby.
Yo, so Sal, let me ask you. I mean, obviously some things have moved around in the card, just like all fight cards. You know, we had to shift some things around, and you know, the Tank decided he's dropping the name Tank. He's going straight to the assassin, and he wants to come in at 185. He's asking you for a fight.
Yeah, I've seen that, but I mean, look, I'm gonna start off like this.
What's your weight? What's
up?
What is your weight?
Dog, how many times are you guys gonna ask me, dog?
I'm
at.
You're at what?
That's on the back burner. Nah, so right now I'm weight like 185, but come on, dog. You guys can see I still got some baby fat to lose. So
yeah, but you could turn that into muscle. You could turn that into muscle.
Yes, sir.
Nah, you know how much harder it would be to turn that into muscle? Come on, dog. Don't play me.
So how many pounds you trying to lose by? Hold on. How many pounds you trying to lose by January?
I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna lose 30, bro. To make 160, I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, so you want to fight at 160? So damn. So he's gonna take the only. Yeah. He's gonna take this. The thing is, it's 360 pounders right now. One of y'all ain't getting a fight. One of y'all gonna be mad.
What about
the opportunity arises? I need to fight somebody else, and okay, but my boy's at what? He said he's 210 right now, 5'10", so he already got the height advantage on my ass. It's my first time. I'm saying, if it comes down to it, he needs to drop because I'm not gonna give him that weight advantage and the height advantage. Come on, now, I'm not stupid, bro.
No, that's for sure. That's for sure. You got to negotiate, Sal.
This is my first time.
You got to negotiate, Sal. What's your height? What's your height?
Yeah. Bro, I'm 5'7", 6'ish, somewhere right there. So, you know what I'm saying? He got the good reach on me and everything too. So I mean, I don't care, bro. I'm not scared. If it has to happen, it has to happen. But the terms got to be right. You feel me? I'm not stupid. There's weight classes for a reason.
No, of course. But we got a 6.
Okay, so if we do a catch weight and I meet him to the weight, is height gonna be an issue? Because I'm already dropping like 30 pounds.
What's that?
So right now, weight is the issue.
Yeah, well, yeah, being basically weight's the issue. I mean, bro, I'm not going back and forth. If you can meet me probably like at 170 or something like that, then we can talk. But I mean, honestly, it's our first time. You would think you'd want to stop fucking running away from the heavy division.
Yeah, Sal. Call his bluffs. Hey, Sal, you're gonna have to call back in though. You know, hang up and call back in because you got a shitty Skype connection right now. But yeah, I mean, look, Marvin, I would. No, Marvin. Listen, Marvin. I get it. It's not really ducking you or have a weight loss goal, and that's what this is about. It's not ducking. I know that. Yeah. It was just funny though. You gotta admit.
I'm gonna get to my. I get to my weight goal after. If I need to fight somebody at 200, I'll meet 200. If they want me to fight 185, 190, whatever. But I'm thinking 30 pounds in 6 months, that's about doable. But, I mean, it don't matter to me. The fight that y'all had me on was, I think, suspect because that dude's too damn big. I don't think he's going to make weight. But if he wants, I'm thinking he'll probably get to like 230. But if I get to 200, if I can make 200.
That's still heavyweight.
I don't care.
200 is still heavyweight, Marvin. You got to get under if you want to get out.
I know it.
Let me get back to Sal. Let me see what's up. Sal, check your connection.
Yeah, you got it? You got me?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Like I was saying, man, I'm not scared, bro. I'm not bitter. Like I said, bro, I'm up for anything. But come on now, my boy. You that big and trying to come down. You know what I mean? And you trying to come on now, dog. It's like I'm trying to. It's my first time, so I'm trying to have a somewhat in an even playing field. You feel me? But hey, like I said, man, if it has to happen, it has to happen.
I ain't got no sparring. But maybe 1 or 2, and that was both with my cousin Eric. I ain't got no sparring.
Hey, well, that's 1 or 2 more than me already. But hey, man, like I'm saying, I'm not running, bro. If nobody wants to fight you and you scared of those big boys, that's all right. We can do it up. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me. I'm not scared of shit, dog. It's just the truth, my nigga. That's all that is.
Hey, you saying you scared of big boys? You saying you scared?
Who's scared of big boys?
At the catch weight.
Okay, I'm all right. If you can come down to the catch weight, let's talk business, dog. But you coming down? Best believe that. You coming down? Shit, I'm not giving you all the advantages.
All right. We'll let your promoter sort it out. We'll see what happens. Marvin, we're gonna go to some others. Let me see if this is Tony G. Marvin, don't hang up because we might have another fight. And Sal, you too. You're at 160. This might be Tony G, right?
It might be. I'm guessing.
209, Stockton. Got them Stockton boys flooding the airwaves.
What's up, guys?
Is this
Tony? It's Tony. Come on, man.
Tony G, what's going on, fellas?
What up, Tony G? Tony G, so yo, we got a problem, brother. We need a catch weight. Actually, we might. I mean, listen, what weight you trying to fight at?
I'll fight at 160. If need be, I can drop down. Or I can go a little bit up, but going up.
What are you walking around?
Already gonna be tough.
What are you walking around
at? Around 163 right now.
Oh wow, so you're ready. You're ready. So yeah, man, it might be better for you to take.
There. I don't gotta lose it.
Yeah, it might be better for you to take Sal then, because Sal doesn't want to take on the heavier guy in Marvin at 185. Sal wants to actually go down to 160, right, Sal?
Yeah, man. Even playing field, baby.
All right. So we'll have the promoter contact you, Tony, and see if that's a fight you like.
Well, that's an interest. I mean, I also had interest in Stevie. I mean, I know you guys mentioned that.
Stevie?
Yeah, someone mentioned it. You mentioned it, as a matter of fact.
Who's Steven? Superman? You talking about Superman?
He's too heavy right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. He looks a little heavy, bro.
No, he's heavy right now.
You're at 160, man. He's got Steven probably got a better shot at fighting fucking Marvin, bro.
Dude, that might be the fight. Steven versus Marvin.
I don't know if Steven takes that one, bro. He's been fucking Ubering. He's been Ubering for a few months, man. I don't know. Yo, Tony G, so you don't want this fight with Killer Sal, huh?
If that's it, we'll take it. I mean, but we gotta negotiate weight and all the speculations and all that.
I mean, the weight is 160.
He's got his strength.
Weight's 160.
Weight, if he misses the weight, you know.
Oh no.
He's gonna be hydrated enough, I'm assuming.
The weight is 160, and all our weight restriction limits are $100 penalty per pound. So, you know, he'll have to be paying you. He'll have to be paying you every dollar he's over. But Sal, you happy with this?
Yeah, man. Let's get it. Just let that boy know I'm ready for those ribs.
Sal, how many times you sparred in your life, Sal?
What's up?
How many times you sparred in your life? A lot? You got a lot of experience?
Nah, not even that much, bro. I mean, if you want to call it backyard boxing with your homies, some sparring,
oh, no,
I guess
all
you
right.
can call that, but other than that, nah.
All right, Tony G, what about you?
I don't know.
Oh, we got a ringer, Matt. He's talking about I don't know.
Yo, Tony, what? Are you ducking? Dude, you're from Stockton, motherfucker. Come on, represent.
I'm saying I was sparring about twice a week a couple of weeks ago until I fell off a little.
Damn.
So I maybe more than 25, maybe more than 25 this year.
Whoa! So you're fucking experienced, bro.
I've done it. I go to work out so I can stay in shape because I was getting a little heavy, you know. That's why I did boxing. That's why I started doing it. I mean,
let me go back to Sal. Hold on. Sal, you sure you still want this fight?
Yeah, man. Then the only reason I'm so confident in this one is because my boy's a little closer to my height. You feel me? So I don't care, bro. It's all good. Sign me up. I don't care because I'm gonna be ready. Just know that.
All right. Well,
that's good. I mean, just come in at 160. That's it.
Okay, fight's official, ladies and gentlemen. Tony G versus Sal Iron Mike at 160. Border Wars Season 2. Cannot wait. Gentlemen, better not back out now.
Wait, Sal, and you are agreeing to the weight penalty, right?
You just hit me with that, but hey, man, I'm not ducking now. Yeah, bro. I got it. Don't trip.
All right. I mean, how far are you from 160?
I got to drop like 30.
Oh my God! You sure you want to renegotiate? Well, look, we'll let you renegotiate.
No.
We're not gonna stick you to that weight. Like, you know, obviously we're not gonna let you change the fight 2 weeks out. But you know, we're gonna be getting regular weight updates from everyone. And if
we ain't having no owner shit going on.
Hey, okay, how about this? How about ask Tony? Or hey, Tony. So what's the max weight limit you want to reach? Because I'll do 60, but if you want to give me a couple of pounds, let's do it. But
165.
It's all good. I understand.
So you need 5 pounds, is what you're saying? You need to negotiate 5 pounds, Sal?
If we can do it, let's do it, baby. Give me 5 pounds.
But you want 5 pounds leeway, or you want the whole fight to be at 65? Or you're saying, yo, let the fight be at 160, but you know, give me like a 3 pound, you know, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for, Matt? Help me out here.
Room for error,
I guess, but it's not that word though.
Man, I'll do it like this. Since that boy's gonna take that fight, let's make it at 160, and I'll shoot for the 160, but give me 5 pounds leeway. How about that?
That's the word, leeway. Yeah, but 5 pounds is a lot. I don't know. My Tony G, you want to give him a 5 pound?
$500 in my pocket, bro.
Ooh, he said that's $500 in his pocket, so that's too much.
No, but there's a cap. There's a cap on that, by the way. We're not making people be broke over this shit. So
yeah, there's
only 3 pounds. You only get $300 if people miss weight on the max.
Oh,
come on, give me that. Give me those 5 pounds, Tony. Come on, dog. You already got the height advantage. Come on. You see my video? Hey, that's my first time. I didn't look that good. Come on now.
Don't be scared, homie.
Oh, man, you got the potential. It's not that big of a deal. Ain't no one scared over here, bro. Ain't no one scared.
Okay, man. I see you. I see you punching that punching bag and now moving. It's all good. Next time I know not to move. Just stand in one spot and punch the punching bag, and other people think I got skills.
All right. Body shots, bro, you'll know. When you get those body
Yo,
shots,
so come on. So
dance around, bro.
all right, Tony, if you don't want to give him a 5 pounds, right? So then make the fight at 162, 163.
162.
Fucking Tony. Yo, he's hardballing. Yo, Tony, you got more experience than him, man. Yo, hey, Sal, I say you wait for another fight, man. He got too much experience anyway, bro. He probably know how to fucking cut weight and everything.
Diva tactics too. He's doing some diva tactics over here. Come on, man.
Yeah, and he probably know how to cut weight. He probably gonna be fucking like 180 on fight night on your ass.
Hey, dog, you guys are trying to scare me, dog. I ain't scared. If anything, he sounds like he's the one walking on eggshells, trying to give him a 2 pound leeway. It don't matter,
look, he gave you 165, Sal.
He gave me 165.
He gave you 165.
Hey, dog, protect your rib, dog. For real. Let's go, baby. It's all good and great.
Feel me? I don't want to waste each other's time.
All right, Tony. Well, thanks for calling in.
165 is reasonable.
165 it is then.
165 is reasonable. That's a good weight. Well, that's that. So that now frees up who? Well, neither of those were on the docket yet. So they actually made their fight. Tony was on the docket. That puts Sal on there. That settles that. So it's just a 4-way negotiation between the heavyweights to round up the card, and then we might have a special inclusion depending on how the night plays out. We're also, to everyone still listening, all the fighters still listening, we have been talking amongst promoters, and we're looking to get, a way that we can reward the fighters that produce the fight of the card. Kind of like when Golden Boy did Knockout Kings. Remember Knockout Kings? And whoever got the knockout got a little extra bonus. Well, there you go. You're getting a little extra bonus on top of, walking around with your bravado, living that life like a boxer and taking the win home. You're going to get some extra spending cash. So, yeah, we're going to be doing that. So, yeah, Matt, that's about it. Any final thoughts before we roll out?
No, that's it. Cannot wait for the next show. Cannot wait for the next rollout of videos. It's going to be a long, long road to January, man. Let's see if everyone hangs on. Let's see if all these fighters stay intact. All these fights stay intact, I should say.
Now, guys, 5 months from now, are we going to hear a bunch of people like, yo, my dog died. I got to go more again.
Dude, the sun was in my eyes, man. Like, I didn't see the punch, man. Like, I heard a dog barking over there. Like, we're going to hear all those excuses. I broke a pinky finger. I messed up my elbow. We're going to hear all those excuses. We heard him after this last one. We know it. Mr. Bobby Arum himself was the first one to throw out an excuse, saying I didn't train for 3 weeks because of my elbow. So I can't wait. All I'm going to say is,
hold on a minute. I forgot that we had Stewart there. Stewart, I had no clue that you would want to talk on this show. What's going on, brother? We're talking Border Wars here. Stu? Yes? No? Once? Twice? All right. We're out of here. So, yeah. You were saying?
All I'm going to say is, for all the fighters, all the contestants.
Your opponent's dropping footage tonight.
That's great. I don't give a fuck.
Probably. I don't know.
I really don't give a fuck. He can do whatever he wants. He's going to lose no matter what. Put the work in now. That's all I'm going to tell you. Put the work in now because you don't want to come to January, come to LA, lose, and say, I could have done X, Y, and Z. I could have done this all throughout training camp. You don't want that. Trust me. You don't want that. So put the hard work in now. So January, it's easy work. That's all I'm going to say. I'm Matt Hipster Hunter. You can find me at Mixed Combat News on Twitter, Matt Hunter TVV on Instagram, and my MMA podcast, Mixed Combat Radios on Patreon, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, Facebook, etc. Peace.
And I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. Want to thank all Border Wars participants, everyone that supports Border Wars, everyone that what do you mean? Hold on a minute. Sal says we left him hanging. What up, Sal? Sal, we trying to get out of here. I don't know how we left you hanging, but yeah, man, everyone that supports Border Wars, head on over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to get all up to date on what exactly we're talking about. Check out all these fighters in action. We have introduction videos. We have training footage coming out. And pretty soon we'll start getting some sparring from all these guys just to see you how the progression of their camp is going throughout the buildup of Border Wars 2, Border Wars Round 2, or Border Wars Season 2. I don't know.
Or we go Guardians of the Galaxy and go Volume 2.
Yeah, there you go.
So many things.
But yes, catch you guys on the next one.